And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everyone. Waking up to seeing some showers in parts of the region. Of course, saw a good amount of rain in several places yesterday. We're seeing some very light scattered showers here early this morning. Let's take a look at our high definition model run for the day. As we're going to see those showers generally stay up in the west northwestern parts of the area. You're going to see they become a little more few and far between as we go throughout the mid-morning hours, with cloud cover kind of staying up towards the north as well. You'll see clear skies down off towards the southeast. A few showers work their way through, and then later on in the day, maybe a chance of our northwestern counties, especially up around Union County, maybe getting clipped by a shower or two, but really most of that rain moves on out by the end of the afternoon today. Another thing you'll notice as you step out the door this morning is the fog, especially in our northern half of the area. We're down to 1 mile in several places here in Amarillo. We're starting out the morning down around 6 miles of visibility. You'll see a dense fog advisory for our northeastern counties. That is in effect until 10 a.m. So, of course, getting those kiddos out the door, getting yourself off to work, make sure to leave yourself a little extra time to get where you're going. Of course, watch out for other cars on the roadways. But the good news is that fog should start to kind of break up a little bit as we go throughout the mid-morning period. By about 10, 11 o'clock, of course, aside from any places seeing rain showers, things look pretty quiet out there. You're going to be seeing 60s out there as you start out the day. Of course, that cloud cover keeping us just a little bit warmer and all that moisture in the air, leading to that fog that we were seeing as we start out the day. But daytime highs, though, do look a good bit warmer, as we're going to be seeing some mid to high 70s around a lot of the area, with 80s down off towards the southeastern parts of the area where that sunshine is settling in just a little bit more. But further up towards the northwest, where skies will stay cloudy, it'll stay a little bit cooler out there. Winds today are going to be out of the south at about good 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting upwards of 20 possible at times. You'll see them starting to relax a little bit going into this evening, but you will see they'll turn out of the southwest going into your Wednesday, and they start to pick up right there at about 15 to 25 miles an hour. It is going to be a little bit windier as we go on into the second half of the work week. That's part of our next weather maker, that we're going to see some windy days and then a cold front coming through that'll make for some chilly evening temperatures. So here's your general setup right now. We're funneling in those winds out of the west-southwest. That's going to start to dry us out going into Wednesday through Friday. You'll see right there that jet stream still pulling in some of that drier air with it. But then from Friday into probably Sunday, we're going to see a cold front come in. That's only going to drop our highs down into the 70s. So we're not looking at a very strong cold front, but it does allow, at least with that drier air, for us to drop down into the 40s in the overnight period. So, of course, we're going to be keeping an eye on the drier air. Allows those temperatures to drop overnight. Not really looking at much in the way of moisture chances. So on your 7-day supercast, you'll see low 80s Wednesday and Thursday, and then you'll see 70s for the rest of your outlook. But overnight lows, 49, 45 degrees Saturday into Sunday. So some nights certainly going to be a little bit cooler than others. But aside from the rain chances today, things look pretty uneventful here for the next 7 days.